What's your reaction to that, Josh? I mean, that's a convincing win, a second half performance that was outstanding, and well, it all seemed to come together.
Yeah, look, of course you've got to be delighted with 3 points, a convincing victory. I've just said to someone downstairs can say it in two ways. That's either been coming or that's what we could have had. I think we could have had that 3-4 times in recent weeks / months, because it's little moments in life, and especially in football, because we're talking football now, that you just need it at the right time to drop for you. And it's obviously the goal just before half time, and it's the moment, second half. I thought, here we go again, and once we score our second one and we go and concede that, which is frustrating for me, the way we conceded it again. It's something we need to get out of us. Once we score that goal, we need to know that teams are wounded then, and to ask more questions again rather than inviting pressure. But look, the kid hits a worldie, but he hits a fair shot from outside the box. But look, let's concentrate on the positives, and we deserve it, Jazz. The group deserve it. The place deserves it. Every little bit we can get out of this, the rest of this season, as I keep saying to you, is big. And I have to say, I thought today's performance, you've mentioned second half there, Chaz. I think other than the first maybe 5-10 minutes when we had to get used to Sutton's shape, which they'd mixed and changed a little bit, and little moments in the game, I thought we really grew into it. And I was pleased at half time, and I told the boys that I wasn't just being 1-0 up, I was just pleased all round. And I thought the actual performance today all round, and each and every single one of them, I would have found it difficult to have picked a man in the match today. I thought they were absolutely superb, and we were... it was a very, very well-earned result, and a thoroughly deserved result.
There seemed to me throughout the game to be a determination about every player that maybe I've not always seen this season. That when there was a 50-50 ball, or there was a possibility to win the ball or to run the ball down when it was possibly going out of play, that they just keep after it. There was a never say die attitude today that I've not seen enough of this season.
Yeah, look, I'd like to think we've seen that a lot in recent weeks, and you might say, or people might say, well, I would say that because I'm the manager, but I don't think, especially in recent weeks, months, results have been from a lack of trying, an effort. What we're now seeing, is it a case of people who go, oh, because the pressure's off and what's happened, and they've got nothing to lose now? Maybe, but it's an honest group. It's a good group. It's a really, really good group. It's a wounded group, and it's a group that are lacking numbers at the moment, as you can see with the bench again, and one or two involved that maybe shouldn't, and then ended up playing longer. And we've obviously lost Luke in the first half, and it's a makeshift defence again. But that's what this group will give. That's what they give every day in training. That's what they give every day around the place. It's a fantastic group. But we've suffered. We've suffered hard this year. We can't shy away from it. We can't deny it. But we can keep talking about the season, we can keep talking about moments and the ifs, the buts and whatever else. Well, let's concentrate on the positive, and today was a massive positive for the club. And I'd like to think the fans who are shrewd and clever and know football can see the direction we're trying to take the club in again, can see the way we want to play, can see the effort and a desire to get results. And we got what we deserved today, and listen, long may that continue. Let's hope we can build on that now, and let's hope we can continue to finish this season strong, and as I say, take it into the summer and next season.
You've got a couple of games coming up that of the remaining fixtures. You've got Dagenham away on Good Friday, and the last home game of the season is going to be against Maidenhead. They're both fighting to get out of the relegation mix, and it's getting harder and harder, although Maidenhead won today. So you've got a big part to play in the decision about who goes down, haven't you?
Well, yeah, you know I'm quite big like this. I'll tell you not everything, but bits and bobs that I say in the changing room, and I just said it to them then. I wanted to do it today. There was something else. There was a little bit more to wanting the result today, and for bits and bobs. But it's about time we upset. I've said this to you, I think, already. It's about time. I've just said it to them, that we start giving other teams tough times and ruining other teams' seasons. And that's not to be any hatred in there. It's just about being professional. And yes, we want to do it for ourselves, but yes, we owe it. We owe it to the league and to us as professionals and man to man. And listen, we have got a big part to play. I have just seen some of the results as I've just walked in, but we've got some really good football games to finish. Some really, really good football games at this level. We have got Dagenham, a bit of a local derby, and who are fighting to stay in the division. We have got Southend, who are still pushing for the playoffs, and they're a massive club at this level who will have a big crowd in. It will be a fantastic day on Easter Monday. Then, as you say, Maidenhead, if they're still alive and still going by them, with another good result today, and if they are, great, bring it on. Let's play a part. Let's play a part in listen, we've suffered relegation, but other teams are going to suffer it as well, and we can have a big part to play in that. And then we go to Oldham, last game of the season, who are a massive football club at this level, are most likely going to be in the playoffs. Obviously looking like they are, and it's going to be a big crowd there to end the season. We have to make the most of it. We have to enjoy it. I want the boys to enjoy it. I want them to enjoy the rest of the season and to keep improving and keep making themselves feel good. They should feel good going home tonight. They should feel good watching the Masters tonight, sitting on their sofas, and it's a good feeling. It's what football and what life is all about. It's about getting what you can out of it and getting the most out of it, and that feeling, there's no better feeling than what I know. It doesn't determine much for the league, but that mid feeling I've got here sitting now, and the fans have got, and those players have got, and the staff have got with a win, you can't take that away from anyone. Winning is the best feeling in the world, and that's what I want to breed around this place.
But winning against sides like Sutton at this level, that's what you're going to take into next season as well, isn't it? That you remember what that feeling was. That's what you're fighting for now.
It's a habit. So much of life is a habit. What you do in life is you make it happen. The mindset of things, but also repeating like stuff we do in training with our patterns and our style and structure. It's a habit. It's making the mind, training the mind. And yes, what we do today plays a part, and we'll remember these type of results. We'll remember these type of performances this season and next season. But I think we're seeing, and I think this has to give us confidence as well. Of course, the squad and the team might look a little bit different to what it is now next season, but we're mixing it with some of the better teams at this level. We've gone up to Hartlepool last week, who are a big side at this level, and forget the point, we should have probably got the 3 points. We've gone to other places, I don't need to name the teams, in recent weeks and mixed it. We've done it over the last few months here and away, and we've done it again today. This team was 6 points off the playoffs before we kicked off today. They had a massive chance to go and get in the playoffs. They're a big club, and they've made the National League Cup final, and we've just gone and beaten them 4-1 and deserved 4-1 as well. So yes, we have to take this forward and have to remember these days.
So the last question is, what are you going to enjoy for your takeaway tonight?
Jazz, I'll be having the Masters on. I'll be having a bottle of beer next to me. My wife will be happy because I will be happy. My dogs will be happy. My 2 boys will be happy. And I think I'm swaying to a nice Chinese takeaway tonight.
Well, you enjoy every mouthful, and we'll see you on Good Friday at Dagenham.
Good man. Thank you very much.
Cheers, Josh.